Awesome.
We're going to have a tucking in session. We're going to have our first tucking in session, and Koichi's going to lead us through it. And we're going to have the time to feel gratitude and to look forward to showing your appreciation to the world, and to really take advantage of us being together and knowing that you're not alone and that we're all doing this together, and we're all just doing the best we can to be happy and to shine our light for everyone else to see.
Yeah, thank you. And so, I mean, part of this tucking in is really, as Anne was saying in the beginning in our meeting, about like really allowing ourselves to be our own best friend, to bring that love and that pause. Because usually, sometimes we're just like on the go up until the minute we're so exhausted that we just fall asleep on the computer as we're working, whatever, right? We don't take that pause. And this is something that's important, to be able to take a pause, whether it's a minute, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever you have, right, in the beginning, especially if you're running the, what is that wheel, the hamster wheel? If you're running the hamster wheel until you drop, maybe it's going to be a minute in the beginning. But remember, you're actually growing a seed, and the seed is, in this theme is about gratitude, okay? And just getting quiet first, and then exploring, hey, what am I grateful for? Like, what am I really grateful for? Grateful for this feeling that we have here in us that we get, right? And it's not, oh, I'm grateful for da 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 da. It's a list. Screw the list. It's not about a list of how many things you can rattle off what you're grateful for. It's like, really, what is that thing that really caught your heart today? What was that? Okay. And if you're coming off the hamster wheel right now, we'll do a simple exercise together. And Brent and Anne, I hope you can join me in this.
Yes, please. I was actually.
So we can do this. And really, in the beginning, is to find what's good. So we want to find what's good in our body. We want our brain to connect to what's good. I mean, not want, but this is the exercise that helps us to get that, right? And even if we get a little bit of it, that's the seed. And again, a seed takes time to grow. So if you've done this already, it's going to be like super fast for you guys, for I think both of you. But if you haven't done this, give yourself a space. And before we go in here, like when you hold a little baby or a puppy or a little kitten, you're not going to be judgmental. You're not going to be like harsh. You're not going to be impatient, right? There's a certain way you are when you hold a little puppy, right? Little cute little puppy or baby or a kitty, right? A kitten. And we're going to actually bring that way of being with our body, okay? So you can do this seated, you can do this laying down, but before you do this, if you haven't done this before, I want you to watch me. And Brent and Ann, we're just going to look for the area of ease that feels the most easeful, the most peaceful, the place that feels like, oh, I can actually pay attention here for more than a second or two, right? Easy to focus, easy to be with, peaceful, whatever that is for you. Maybe it feels blissful for some of you who are tapped in. So there's 3 basic spots you can look at. And with the hands, it's very, like we have these centers in our hand. In Chinese medicine, it's called Lao Gong. We're going to stack these up like that, the palms of our hands over the palms of our hands. And we're going to check out one spot up here, which is where the collarbones meet, okay? And we're going to breathe in there into the nose, out the mouth. Okay, so it's a very gentle breath. We're not going to go like that. No big breathing. It's nighttime. You want to take a little bit of a gentle, it doesn't have a big breath. You want to move this area just a tiny bit, enough that your brain can register, oh, this place is moving. Oh, I feel it lifting up. Oh, I feel it drop. Okay, so you can actually feel the lift and the drop, just like Brent and Anna are doing. Just gently into the nose with your breath, Exhale gently. And we're checking in. We're looking for a place that feels relatively easeful, peaceful, easy to focus, maybe get blissed out when you're there. And maybe it's relative ease. Maybe there's so much tension in your system, it's just like maybe it's the easiest place to move, and that's great. Just find that spot. Second spot is where your ribs come together, and you're going to check in here. Ooh, on me, this feels good. Lifting and dropping. Third place is a belly button. Oh, this is even better on me. Oh, I like this spot. Okay. Wherever your spot is, that feels really nice, I want you to bring your hands there. Okay. If for some reason you might be in a lot of pain and you feel unsafe in your body, you can bring your hands like that. Maybe right here. Maybe right here. It doesn't matter where it is. Just, it can be off your body. Maybe an inch or a couple inches. You just go where you feel drawn to for that ease. Okay. Brent's already going to sleep. All right. This is awesome. Okay, so going right here, wherever that spot is on your body, close your eyes. Gently breathe in. Lift that part of your abdomen or torso. Let it expand gently. As you exhale, let it go towards your spine gently. Good. Breathing in. Notice how it's moving. Does it move smoothly all the way through? Does it go in pulses? Do you feel warmth? Do you feel coolness right there? You feel like you need to yawn? Go ahead and yawn. It's releasing things as you're yawning, right? And just center yourself in that spot. Do you feel buzzing? Do you see colors? Do you hear sound? Okay. You might notice other places in your body, in your back, that might have tension. That's okay. Come back to where your hands are. Let them be there. Don't fight it. Surrender. Come back to the movement. Sensitive to energy. Feel the energy expand. If breath is your thing, pay attention to the breath in your body underneath your hands. Good. Good. And then if it's a relatively good spot, just go ahead and you can even let out a sigh, like a or a yawn. Yeah. Good. Yeah. And again, treat it like a kitten. Treat it like a little puppy. Treat it like a little baby. Okay? Good pause, right? Good. All right. Gently open your eyes. Good. Yeah. Notice some yawns. Yeah. Very good. You look pretty peaceful. How are you guys feeling?
Very nice.
Yeah.
At peace, much more relaxed.
Mm-hmm. Good. How about you, Brent?
I feel so peaceful I could cry.
Oh. Yeah. That's beautiful. That's the gratitude, right? And as you check in, now you can check into what you're grateful for. Maybe it's being able to connect and have peace. So much peace that you're drawn to tears. Maybe you were having a hard day and someone on the street gave you a smile. Maybe it was someone who was begging for money that gave you a smile and it hit you. Maybe you saw a tree and it calmed your system down. Yeah. Maybe you were homeless and now you have a home. Maybe you thought you'd never have a partner and you're with them now. Okay. Whatever you're grateful for, just notice it. And if you're watching this recording, you might even write it down. Whatever platform we're on, whether it's Facebook or Instagram, whatever medium that we're on, you just write it down. Let us know. Right? Engage. When in doubt, reach out. Okay? And so just allow yourself to put it out there. Write it down, whatever you're grateful for. Write down what you're grateful for. And that's a feeling you get. Okay? Let's just get grounded in that for a second. Just, if you need a second to connect into what you're grateful for, all three of us will share a little bit, maybe one or two things, but let's all close our eyes for a second and just reflect on the day. Okay? As you close your eyes, just whatever pops in. It could be strange, it could be funny, it could bring you to tears. It's what matters to you, because you matter. You get to matter. This is your time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can open your eyes and yeah. So since we're leading the way, we'll go first and share what we're grateful for.
I'm grateful for the moment.
Mm.
I'm just so grateful to you, Koichi, for leading us through this.
Yeah.
The opportunity to just land in my body and give my body, like to just what you reminded us of, to really just be as kind to me as I would be with a baby or a puppy or a kitty, which I wasn't really able to do, but it was just such a beautiful reminder to actually really nurture this and cultivate this. And this is really what I hope that we will do for anyone who is watching us, is really that we all together, that we will learn how to nurture that ability to be our own soothing best friend. And that is what I really hope this get together can do for everyone.
Good. Well, I'm grateful that it's off to a good start.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I couldn't specifically find one thing I was grateful for. It was just a feeling of freedom, like I was just flying. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful just having this moment here with you guys and being able to have that moment to really dig in. What was the feeling, the thought of today? And it was the accumulation of everything that just made me feel like I was flying.
Nice. Oh my gosh. Wow. The first thing that came to my mind was someone who came to me today. He was a client, and I haven't seen him in a while. And there was a moment where we were working stuff out, and it was so amazing that we both felt the same emotion at the same time, because we let out that emotion at the same time. As I'm a chiropractor and I do SRI, I do energetic embodiment body work stuff. And so a lot of times clients will be having their hands in their body like we just did, but we went somewhere really deep with him and where he was going. And, you know, I put my fingers on top of where his fingers were, and they were just floating like this much on top of it. And there was this like grief or sadness, and we both let it out at the same time. And it was amazing. Like, it was just there to be expressed, and to connect with another human being on a nonverbal level like that I felt so grateful.
Incredible.
That I get to be a part of that and get to be a part of someone's opening. And so it was I'm not going to forget that moment in my life. You know, how we're so connected, and it just proved to me that we're all connected, you know, if we allow ourselves to be, you know, at the moments that we're given the opportunities. So I'm grateful for that.
At some point we can even talk about coherence.
Oh, yes. Hey, wait a minute. You're going to be doing the next one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Coherence it is.
Right.
Before wrapping this up, and maybe we can do this for next time, but just as a thing, write down what you're grateful for. Write down the feeling. It could be an experience. Like you said, it could be something that you did just currently. It could be something from the past. Just write it down. Okay. Extra credit, and we'll go over this later in another episode, is we'll talk about appreciation, which is an outward showing of gratitude for someone or something. And we'll leave it at that for now.
Awesome.
If that's okay.
All right. Thank you so much, you two. This was incredible.
Awesome. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Nice.
Night.